Hello, Erica here, making another video, and I'm going to title this one, Choose Your Suck. God, these kids are so... I just walked out of this room. Okay, are we going to choose to be nice to each other, or are we going to choose to help clean?
Joy just touched me.
Okay. I thought you guys were outside playing.
Okay, let's go back. Wait.
Okay, I just get met with an attitude because I ask him to straighten out shoes
There's
that
so
they...
much.
There's like 6 pairs. Then I don't like you guys throwing them. Look, without just
like
throwing shoes all over the floor. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, this is part of the video. Choose your suck, okay? I think I made the wrong choice. And I've been crying my eyes out, so actually, waterproof makeup is pretty good. I'm going to attempt to talk to you guys while I try to fold this massive amount of laundry. I don't know. Being a single parent really fucking sucks. Okay? Being in an abusive relationship to not be a single parent really fucking sucks too. And I'm not sure which one sucks worse. I feel like I've made wrong decisions by asking someone who's incredibly abusive to me to leave. Honestly, like, all it has done is made more problems, I think. They do not listen to anything I say. I just made this dinner. Like, I cut potatoes up, okay? Cut potatoes, chopped broccoli, got them their favorite salmon that they like, made sure everything was all ready on time. And then when it comes down to sit down at the dinner table, nobody wants to sit. I have to scream and yell. It's like, I am cooking you a nice dinner. Why am I having to yell at you? Why can't I just say, hey, come have dinner together? You guys, I'm about to fucking lose it. This stuff doesn't happen when there's a dad in the house. I had no idea what I was getting in for. Honestly, I didn't think I was getting into this. I would have never chosen this. Ever. I would have never chosen this. They hate me. They would rather be with their super fun dads. Which, okay, I can't blame them because all I am is like, hey, do this, let's do this, let me wake you up and make sure you get to school on time, eat your food, get your shower. Like, I ask them, like, can we read books together, can we do something together, do you want to go do something together? And they're just like, no, but then they'll go fight with each other or something, and I'm honestly living a nightmare. And, like, it's not them. I mean, it's the choice of having children, but nobody wants to do this by themselves. Like, it's lonely. I'm freezing again. I'm frozen. My fingertips are frozen. My nose is frozen. I'm cold. Every day, my husband would come home through that door back there and just scream at me, yell at me. So angry all the time. Those of you who've been following my channel, I think you have seen several videos where I've just started recording so you guys can hear how I'm, like, literally doing nothing, and yet he just wants to badger me and and yell and be mad. And I would be like trying to like get away. It got to the point where now they're in there fighting again. Anyways, yes, he was super angry all the time, and that energy was really bad for the kids. It's really bad for me. For so long, I numbed myself to that. I just numbed myself. But that's no way to live. Like, who wants to live numb because they're in a hurtful situation? Let me remind you guys, I've never been in a good situation. So all I know is exactly the opposite of good. But I know that hurts me. I know being yelled at and being constantly the brunt of somebody's anger hurts. When I took the steps to start doing my healing and clearing, I started feeling that again very intensely. I mean, it would pierce through my soul. His booming voice of anger directed towards me would hurt so bad, and it got to the point where it hurt so bad I had to do something, and that something was either we go to counseling or you need to leave because I can't live like this. That was my ultimatum, I guess you could say. Okay? Even though I knew if he was gone, there goes all help with the kids. There goes all help with the house. There goes all financial. Well, he didn't really help me financially, personally, but I mean, he did bring home a paycheck and he paid about maybe half. That's being nice. Maybe half of the rent, bills, food, etc. Which is better than nothing, obviously, because now I have nothing. But it's not, see, that's the thing, like when somebody is throwing crumbs at you, like somebody's throwing crumbs at you, it doesn't fill you up, it keeps you starving. There was no relationship. He wanted to be in the basement instead of like snuggling me. I was alone every night. He would never help with our son. I was never allowed to sleep. I mean, it was just awful. It was just completely awful. If on occasion he did buy me a present for like Valentine's Day or my birthday or Christmas, it was never handed to me saying, oh, here, beautiful, here, I got you this. It was never that. It was, here's your fucking present, you stupid cunt. Hope you like me spending my money on you. Like throwing a present at me. I got hit in the back of the fucking head while I was laying in bed crying because he was gone somewhere. I was in bed literally crying after a hard day with my son. And he threw a box of Ugg boots at me and was like, here you go, you ungrateful fucking bitch. Hold on, these kids again. They're literally just tormenting each other. Like, now they're crying. They just want to be with their dad. Of course. Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they rather be with their dad? Because their dad only sees them a certain amount of time and they get to just have fun with them. Like, I was in here trying to clean the kitchen. I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, I never got held. I never got... I don't think we went on a date ever. Like, I never got time spent with me. And should I have just kept him here so that my kids don't act up? I really feel like the best thing for me to do, because he would have never noticed anyway, is I probably just should have like got online and tried to like cheat on him and find a new person and made something happen in that way before I asked him to leave. Because every night after my kids went to bed, you know, there I was alone after my shower, like wishing that I had, you know, a hubby or a boyfriend to just snuggle me or kiss me or fuck me or any of that shit. And like, where was mine? Oh, he was in the basement by himself, sleeping, rolling cigarettes, listening to music. Who knows what he did down there? I wasn't a choice. I was never his choice. And that hurt so bad. But this fucking shit hurts too. This shit, I don't know if it hurts worse. Now, if I go back in there and sit down with them, they're probably going to run into this room. I bought them the $20 pack of all the Crayola markers. They're all over the floor right now. Just today. Okay? 3 hours they've had these markers, and they are literally all over the floor, scattered. Half of them without caps. Okay, it's like I punish myself by trying to be nice. You know, this shit wouldn't happen. If he was here, he would just pick it up and put it away. Or like, you know, he was like a good go-to when it's like time to clean up stuff. So like my son would piss all over the floor. Like he just freaking pissed all over the floor today. He's potty trained. I'm like, why are you peeing on the carpet? And he's like, because I had to pee and my dad's not here. And I'm like, that doesn't mean you get to pee on my floor. Like, I can't keep up. I just cannot. I'm like, I just want everybody to be nice to each other. Like, this is not how I ever would imagined having kids would be. Not everybody's family is like this. I know, I've seen nicer families, okay? But let's see. Let's choose your sock. Do I choose what I have chosen? That? And now I feel like my beloved baby, my youngest, my precious love, I feel like he's being made to choose between us, and I hate that because, like, I know he needs his dad. I don't try to keep him away from his dad, but his dad tries to convince him that he doesn't want to come back to me. Like, they do have a good time. He is good to him. I don't know how that happened because he, like, that was another thing. I said, can you please be more involved with our son so that I could maybe go to yoga class? Or can you be more involved with our son so maybe one day out of the week when you're not at work I could sleep? Or can I get a bath? You know, things like that. I would have really appreciated having a supportive, loving partner that I could count on. And I don't feel like that's too much to ask from someone or to expect from somebody that you're married to and have a kid with.
I want macaroni.
You know I just love you.
I want macaroni.
I'm not making macaroni. I just made all that dinner. Do you want your dinner?
No. I
Why?
want macaroni.
You, Reiki, we were at the store today and you literally picked out what you wanted me to make. I made your broccoli, I made your potatoes, and your salmon.
I didn't
Do you want some more?
I want macaroni.
I'm not making macaroni and cheese after I just made a whole entire fucking meal. I mean, call me a bitch. I don't fucking know. I'm sick of it. All these dirty pots. Here I am, like, I'm lost. I don't know what the word is. I'm completely alone. And it was like no freaking picnic when he was here. There wasn't the support. If there was, obviously I wouldn't have asked him to leave. Like, he wasn't supposed to leave forever. He was supposed to leave for a week or two until we could get some counseling set up. But then he basically just decided that instead of doing the counseling so that we could keep our family together and like rekindle our relationship, he decided that he really likes not having to come home to a bunch of kids and me, and he really likes not having to pay half the bills and half the rent, and he really likes being by himself, and he doesn't see any reason at all to go to counseling to fix our intimacy or fall back in love or learn healthy forms of communication. So me, I can't force someone to do that, and I've had to like accept some harsh realities, and you know, obviously he's not seeing my worth. He's not acknowledging that I have any worth whatsoever, because normal people, you would think, would give it a try at counseling, at least for a little bit, right? I mean, like, I don't feel like our problems were so far gone that counseling wouldn't have helped at all. But who am I? You know, obviously no one to anybody, okay? I'm just a really fucking stressed out, lonely mom, and it's sad and it sucks, which goes back to my point. If you're considering leaving an abusive relationship, be aware that you could very possibly not only lose the person who's hurting you, but you could very well lose your children as well. Because chances are when dad gets the visitation for his, his assigned days, they're going to be having a shit ton of fun. And all those times you woke up in the middle of the night don't mean a damn thing. All those hugs, all those kisses, all those sleepless nights, all those hours you put in, everything does not mean shit to them when it comes to jumping into their dad's arms to go for a super fun time and just be with him. And it makes me feel so left out, because I used to just ask, I'm like, can we please go do something together? Can we go to the farm? Can we go to the zoo? Like, can we do something as a family? Like, I don't want to, as a single parent, take a bunch of kids to the zoo. I want it to be a family. I want somebody with me, you know? Like, I want that to be a thing that we do together. You know, I don't want the anxiety and the pressure of doing it on my own. But nobody wants to do that with me. Like I said, I don't know, I had to make some decisions, and it was not a decision that I took lightly at all. I did not take this decision lightly. And my son was breastfeeding for a very long time, and I endured the pain for a very long time because I did not want to part from my son, because I knew it was not what was best for him. He was so attached to me. And I knew that would traumatize him, and I knew the dad would not give a shit at all. And it is traumatized him. Even though we're done breastfeeding, even though he's older, it is still very traumatizing to my son, and his dad refuses to acknowledge that. And it's to the point now where I can't even reach out to him, even thinking that he's concerned. I mean, my son was peeing all over the carpet today because his dad wasn't home, and I text him and I tell him that, and instead of him saying, oh, I'll stop by and have a talk with him, or oh, whatever else, oh, I'll come help clean it, or I'll come talk, or any of that, he says, I don't blame him. Your bathroom's disgusting. And then like makes like a weird sound like poo or something, and then he's like, after another year or so, I'm sure he's only going to want to be with me full time. He'll never want to be there with you. Like, and of course, a boy's going to want to be with his dad. I don't do the things that a dad would do. I just give him love. I just hug him and love him, and I push him in the stroller and go for walks, and I'm not fixing cars with him and fixing toys with him, and it's like I want him to have that, but I want to be a part of it. Like, I want to be able to see that. Like, if I had an ideal situation, I could even be sitting here folding some laundry or something, like, while I watch my son and my husband play toys on the floor. Like, it's like I don't necessarily want to be the one to do all the things with my kid, but I want to, like, be a witness to it and be present. And he wants to take that from me. I made a video a couple days ago about how it was a beautiful day out. Me and my son were getting ready to go to preschool. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into it because I already made a video about it. So it's like a 10-minute video, couple down. Take a look if you're interested. But it's like any chance, here's the thing, like any chance that I get to try to include him, I do. Because I know my son would prefer both parents. It's not like he at this point he will only have one. Either he's with me and then he's got his brothers and sisters or sister, or he's with his dad and he gets all the one-on-one attention. But he's never gonna have two parents at once, because I mean, I asked him, I said, can we like do something together? And every once in a while, like he'll be like, oh, why don't you come out to Sunday dinner with us or something? Or, hey, love. Okay, they just told me they're drawing on the windows.
Julie, now we can have fun.
Oh, here she is running off screaming because I told her she can't draw on the windows. Here's the window. Because I sent her to her room for telling the boys to draw on the windows. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to freaking deal with this either. I don't know why I'm here dealing with this. by myself. It's not that bad when somebody else is here because there's two people to diffuse the situation. And at this point, I already have a headache because I've already been crying because of everything else that already happened. What? Now?
Yeah, washing it off.
Okay, let's see it then.
I need a cat tool.
That's fine. You can have a step stool, yeah. You're not having more juice.
I need a cat tool. Cat tool.
It's right there. You can have it. It's right there. Oh my God. Fuck my life. This one too. Oh, she can't even stand me. Then it's like they want to ask to go to their dad's. It's like maybe I should just let them go and just say screw it. Like screw trying to pretend like we can ever have a nice night ever. Like I had a movie time planned out for us tonight. I was going to snuggle with them, read them some books. I sent you to your room because you had everybody drawing all over the freaking window. Now here's this then. When I was a kid, no one cared about what I had to feel. They would say, do you want to cry? Because I'll give you a reason to cry. And then if I was upset crying, I'd get beat the fuck out of me.
Mommy, come.
And I don't want to pass along that dysfunction, so I'm going to let her chill out, and then I'm going to go talk to her. Well, it did wipe up pretty easily, so I'm not even too pressed about that. It's just whatever. I mean, there's markers all over this wall. There's markers over. Can't anyone just be nice to each other or me? Now, I used to go get involved with them when they were squabbling back and forth, and then everyone tells me to stay out of it, that it's not my job to be the referee for whatever it is they're pissed off about, if somebody's taking a toy or whatever. Like, I'm trying to just not get mad. This is like a real life witnessing of choose your suck, right? Because like, wouldn't it be nice if there was an awesome dad around here to like make this to where it's not an issue? Oh my God. So like, I'm never gonna get laundry folded. I'm never gonna now he's saying, oh, he's only nice 'cause he's saying he's only going to be nice when his dad when his dad's here. Some shit. Do you know how many towels that we go through every day? Six people taking a bath or a shower and they get them completely wet all the time. They're just doing nothing but fighting. Like, no one can ever get along. Why can't anyone just play nice? Why can't they just play nice? Why? Why can't anyone just play nice? You have your favorite movie on the TV. You have all these toys. What? Okay, well, stop. We're not. Stop hitting. Stop. Listen. Stop hitting people, everyone. That's not nice. Play with your markers properly. Or should I just not buy you stuff like that then? You don't want the toys.
Mommy, I don't like white.
That doesn't mean that you throw it.
Yeah.
I think we are. I think we're all... You know what? He's going to pick you up tomorrow. We're going to have a nice night together where we get to hang out together and snuggle.
Yeah, but
And
I want this open. We have not done. I want to be with him.
I'm sorry that he's not here for you, Riker. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. He's at work. He will pick you up tomorrow.
Good.
But until then, we're going to get things straightened up. Everyone's going to have their baths. And then we're going to watch a movie and go to sleep together. Come get some socks. Oh, yeah. Then his dad told him that he shouldn't wear not matching socks. I can't keep socks. Matched. I should have maybe just continued to numb myself, kept him here, put up with it so that I could have had some help, and then snuck out the door.
What's my new thought? I just need it, but like.
I don't even know why I try. I don't even know. Trying to get this dinner mess cleaned up. You know, like he did help wash dishes and stuff. And it's like I had to choose that. It's like, do I want someone who's so mean and so neglectful? Or do I want my house to be put together? I don't know. Like sometimes I do think I made the wrong choice. Because he always just, it's like after we got the kids in bed, that was it. It was like time to clock out. Like, you know, he would have never noticed. If I would have started texting somebody else, he would have never noticed. He wouldn't even have cared. He never texted me. He never asked for pictures. He never wanted to have a relationship. He didn't want to have a relationship. We were like two people taking care of our responsibilities that happened to live under the same roof or something, you know? And I just wanted like more than that. But now looking back, I see I have like nothing, and you know, I'm trying to not get caught up in that scarcity mindset because I do really deserve something real. And in order to have a better example for my kids and a better life for myself, I had to take that like risky, scary decision to get someone abusive out of my life. And I mean, I hope that I think it was worth it eventually. God, it's like I go in there and I'm like, we're trying to get things straightened up around here. It's like, I just want to be with Chris. And I'm like, well, he's not here, you know? And it's like, he refuses to acknowledge. I just wanted to go to fucking counseling. Because I thought we were in love at some point, but I mean, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't love at all. This, I don't know what this is. This just is fucking punishment for me. It's like no matter fucking what. Like I said, he went down in the basement and never wanted to spend any time with me, wouldn't sleep with me, wouldn't hold me, wouldn't cuddle me or kiss me. No. Should have just fucking tried to find someone else. And left. Then came back and he would have never fucking known.
I'm trying to get down. I don't keep getting.
Because now I have nothing and no one. Except for a bunch of kids that freaking hate me. And a bunch of laundry and a bunch of fucking bills and a bunch of dirty dishes and a fucking bunch of fucking shit. Fucking hate my fucking life.